Opua disaster was super detrimental. It killed around 600 people, and it could have been avoided if the people working would have never used dynamite to break down the chemicals. The plant began producing ammonium sulfate in 1911, but during World War I, when Germany was unable to obtain the necessary sulfur, it began to produce ammonium nitrate as well. Compared to ammonium sulfate, ammonium nitrate is strongly hygroscopic, thus the mixture of ammonium sulfate and nitrate compresses under its own weight, turning it into a plaster-like substance in the 20-meter-high silo. The workers needed to use pickaxes to get it out, a problematic situation because they could not enter the silo and risk being buried in collapsing fertilizer. To ease their work, small charges of dynamite were used to loosen the mixture. Seemingly suicidal procedure was in fact common practice. As all involved died in the explosion, the causes are not clear. However, according to modern sources and contrary to the above-mentioned 1919 tests, the less than 60% nitrate equals safe criterion is inaccurate. In mixtures containing 50% nitrate, any explosion of the mixture is confined to a small volume around the initiating charge. A few months before the incident, the manufacturing process had been changed in such a way as to lower the humidity level of the mixture from 3.4% to 2%, and also to lower the apparent density. Both these factors rendered the substance more likely to explode. There is also evidence that the lot in question was not of uniform composition and contained pockets of up to several dozen metric tons of mixture enriched in ammonium nitrate. 2 explosions, half a second apart, occurred at 7:32 m on September 21, 1921, at Silo 110 of the plant, forming a crater 90 by 125 m wide and 19 m deep. The damage to property was valued in 1922 at 321 million marks. Estimated by the New York Times at the time to be equivalent to $7 million. About 80% of all buildings in Opua were destroyed, leaving 6,500 homeless. Ripped roofs off up to 25 kilometers away, and destroyed windows farther away, including all the medieval stained glass windows of Worms Cathedral, 15 kilometers to the north. In Heidelberg from Opua, traffic was stopped by the mass of broken glass on the streets, a tram was derailed, and some roofs were destroyed. 500 bodies were recovered within the first 48 hours, with the final death toll recorded being in excess of 560 people. The funeral was attended by German President Friedrich Ebert and Prime Minister Hugo Lerchenfeld, and saw crowds of 70,000 people at the cemetery in Ludwigshafen.